For months, one of the most senior and high-profile figures in the Labour Party has had a cloud looming over her head, one which could have been highly damaging to their election campaign. But tonight, Angela Rayner has been cleared by police, who said she had no charge to answer over the sale of a house in Stockport. A Conservative complaint had prompted officers to investigate whether she broke tax and electoral laws. She always insisted she did nothing wrong, but said she'd resign if found to have broken the law. There is now no prospect of that happening, and she'll be on the ballot on the 4th of July. The future of Diane Abbott, though, looks a lot less certain. The trailblazing MP has had the whip restored tonight following a Labour Party investigation, but she could still be denied the chance to stand, which could provoke an almighty row. Proof, if needed, that during an election campaign, when one storm clears, another is never far away.
Welcome to Gillingham FC, Angela Rayner.
Keir Starmer is said to be quite politically cautious, but when it came to a police investigation into his deputy's previous living arrangements, he stood by her. The pair launched this election campaign on Thursday together. The police investigation emerged after Conservatives asked officers to look into the claims, leading the Labour leader to hit out at the Prime Minister.
Smearing a working-class woman.
So how did he react today when the police said there would be no further action?
Should Rishi Sunak now apologise to Angela Rayner?
What's good is that, Angela, who's obviously our big advocate on the New Deal for working people, is out there on the campaign trail with us. We've got a big argument to take to the country. We've got 5.5 weeks to make that argument. Look, I know the Conservatives will have to reflect for themselves on whether it was a good use of time and resource for them to have initiated this whole process.
Police were looking into claims Angela Rayner failed to pay capital gains tax due when she sold a house on this street 9 years ago, or if she broke electoral law. Rayner welcomed today's police decision and accused the Tories of desperate tactics. We have seen the Conservative Party use this playbook before, she said, reporting political opponents to the police during election campaigns to distract from their dire record. So is she owed an apology?
No, I don't think so, because my understanding is what the police have said is that they're passing some information over to the local authority, and that might be for issues around council tax, and over to HMRC, which of course might be for issues around taxations.
But we now know neither Stockport Council nor HMRC are taking further action, so Rayner will be hoping she can now move on.
So that's the story of Angela Rayner tonight. Let's talk now about Diane Abbott. Anushka joins me now to just talk us through what we've learnt about Diane Abbott, who's had the whip restored.
Yeah, that's right. So this is all about a letter that she wrote some time ago to The Observer, in which she seemed to suggest that Jewish people and travellers were not subject to the same type of racism as black people. She had the whip suspended from her and she had an investigation. We first learnt today that that investigation concluded months ago, but the party was still dragging its feet. Why was that? Well, there was another story this evening that some people wanted to ban her from standing again as an MP. Those I speak to suggest that they did not want her to stand again. There are other Hackney candidates that they're really keen to stand. But at the same time, loads of people in the party think she did something wrong, but she's apologised. She's done an anti-Semitism course. She broke a glass ceiling. She was the first black woman, the longest serving black female MP. They want her to be treated with respect. A lot of women on the Labour side are saying to the party, would they consider giving her a peerage? We might find that out in the future when the appointments happen. In the meantime, I do think we're going to get a statement from Diane Abbott that she's not going to stand again, but that hasn't come yet, so we don't know for sure.
OK, Anushka, thank you very much indeed for that.